What's up, state champs fans? Back and forth these two teams battled. We featured a good one in this week's Meijer main event. We pick up the action in Game 2 of the doubleheader, bottom of the third, Tecumseh trailing 1-0 with 2 outs, but the Indians with the runner in scoring position. The junior Jacob Shadley at the plate rips it through the hole. That ties things up at 1. Shadley would go 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. The 2-out rally would continue. Indians now with runners on second and third. Sam Benschoter, after going the distance in Game 1 and hitting the game-winning homer, ropes this one. Great effort by Jack Bush in right field, but unable to come up with the diving catch. That brings in both runners, and Tecumseh leads 3-1 after 3. Top 4, Chelsea with 2 men on. Jacob Rhodes just absolutely smokes this ball into the gap all the way to the wall. Credit Rhodes with a 2 RBI double as he drives in both runners, and we were all tied up. On to the top half of the 5th. Bulldogs looking for a run. Colin Steinhauer does a great job laying down the sacrifice bunt, successfully moves the runner over the third. Alex Vasquez sends the ball through the infield, and Chelsea regains a 1-run lead. After a pass ball tied things up at 4 in the 5th, we move it along to the bottom of 6. Lucas Coker leading things off for Tecumseh with the single up the middle. After a stolen base and sacrifice bunt, Coker now on third, and the Indians with only 1 out. Chelsea forced to bring in the infield. The sophomore Coker, Lucas, takes advantage by smacking this one the opposite way. Too hot to handle for the Chelsea second baseman, and Tecumseh goes up 5-4. Still in the 6th, now with 2 outs, Indians looking for an insurance run, and they would get it in big fashion. Jordan Patterson finds his pitch, drives it deep to left, over the outfielder's head, off the wall. Patterson ends up on third with an RBI triple. Tecumseh takes a 2-run lead into the 7th. So with the runner on first, Chelsea down to their final out. Will Sparrow, who came in for relief in the 5th, would get the batter to pop out to Patterson in center field, and after winning Game 1 3-1, Tecumseh holds on to take 2 against Chelsea. Final score in this one 6-4. We caught up with Patterson to talk about it after the game.
It's really cool. Never been MVP. It's pretty awesome. We haven't beat Chelsea 2 years in a row, so it's pretty nice, and we're ready to go beat them Wednesday.
The main event is sponsored by Meijer. Any great high school athlete will tell you they've been training for years. So if you're a kid with dreams of making the varsity team, head to Meijer. With brand name gear for your favorite sport, Meijer is on deck to help get you there.